about the 2012 film Blue Lagoon, The Awakening. The film shows how two high school students, Sarah and Ryan, go on a school trip to Trinidad and end up getting separated from their group, eventually becoming stranded on a deserted island. Since they are alone there, they are forced to work together in order to survive. The film begins by introducing Sarah and Ryan. Sarah is a very bright and popular student, admired by many boys at school. On the other hand, Ryan is a laid-back and somewhat lazy guy. One day, Sarah wakes up early in the morning and gets ready for school. She checks her routine calendar to see what tasks she has planned for the day. Meanwhile, Ryan gets out of bed, heads straight to the bathroom, and then sits down to play video games. His father, Mark, reminds him that he's going to be late for school. After that, Sarah's mother drops her and her younger sister, Mia, off at school. As Sarah gets out of the car, Mia angrily says that everyone only likes Sarah, and then walks away upset. At school, Sarah meets her best friend, Chloe. While they are talking, Ethan Walker, the school's famous quarterback, looks at Sarah. Chloe immediately starts teasing Sarah about it. Later that day in class, their teacher, Mr. Anderson, announces that the bus for the Trinidad trip will leave at 7 o'clock the next morning. As he continues explaining the details of the trip, Sarah walks into the classroom late, followed by Ryan. Ryan accidentally bumps into her and calls her prom queen again. While Mr. Anderson is still giving more information about the trip, Chloe tells Sarah that Ryan is also going on the trip because his father paid to secure his spot. She makes a face at Ryan while saying this. Mr. Anderson then explains that during the last 3 days of the trip, they will learn about the island's culture. Hearing this, all the students become excited. At lunchtime, Chloe tells their friends about what happened earlier between Sarah and Ethan. She suggests that during the 2-week trip, Sarah should try to get closer to Ethan. However, Sarah insists that they should focus on the purpose of the trip. At that moment, Sarah suddenly notices Ryan sitting nearby, cutting open a shell with a knife. Chloe makes another sarcastic remark. Their friend Hannah mentions that she used to study with Ryan and says he is actually a good person. Chloe refuses to believe it, but another friend, Jordan, agrees with Hannah. A little later, Ms. Parker, one of their teachers, approaches Ryan and takes away his knife. Ryan doesn't seem to care. Ms. Parker then sends him to the principal's office. The next morning, Sarah gets ready for the trip and thanks her mother, Laura, and her father, David, for allowing her to go. Meanwhile, Ryan's father, Mark, reminds him how hard he worked to secure his place on the trip, even after Ryan had damaged the school's reputation. At school, Mr. Anderson instructs all the students to board the bus. Laura tells Sarah to take care of herself, and Ryan's father gives him the same advice. As Sarah gets on the bus, Ethan asks her how she's doing. When Ethan walks away, Chloe starts teasing Sarah again, but Sarah ignores her. A few hours later, all the students arrive in Trinidad. Ms. Parker tells everyone that they can relax and have fun for a few hours, but they must return before dinner. She also announces that the official program will begin the next day. After some time, Sarah and her friends head to the swimming pool, where Sarah runs into Ethan again. While Sarah is having fun in the pool, she notices Ryan standing on a balcony, watching her. Suddenly, Ethan grabs Sarah around the waist. Seeing this, Ryan turns and walks away. The next morning, the students begin building a school for the children in Trinidad. At one point, Ryan starts doing flips, which annoys Ethan. He tells Sarah that Ryan is going to ruin the trip. That evening, Jordan tells the girls that Ethan has invited them to a party on a local boat. Hearing this, Sarah immediately calls her parents and tells Jordan that Ms. Parker is calling her. Sarah doesn't want to go to the party, but her friends convince her to come along. The girls arrive at the boat party. After a while, Sarah starts looking for Hannah, but instead she sees Ethan kissing another girl. Sarah leaves the party. As she walks past Ryan, he asks her if she and Ethan like each other. Already frustrated, Sarah tells Ryan that it's none of his business. Suddenly, the police arrive and order everyone to get off the boat. In the chaos, Sarah accidentally falls into the water, but no one notices except Ryan. Sarah begins calling for help, and Ryan immediately jumps into the water. They swim toward a small boat nearby and climb onto it. Ryan cuts the rope that ties their small boat to the party boat because he doesn't want to get into into more trouble. Sarah wants to return to the party boat, but Ryan says they'll follow it later. Just then, a violent storm hits. They try to chase the party boat, only to realize that their small boat has no motor. Suddenly, a huge wave crashes toward them, and they cling tightly to the boat. The next day, the school trip is cancelled because of the previous night's party incident. Chloe tells Miss Parker that Sarah never returned to the hotel and assumes she must be with someone. She adds that she last saw Sarah on the party boat. Meanwhile, Sarah and Ryan have drifted into the Caribbean Sea due to the strong waves. Ryan checks his phone, but it's completely soaked. He asks for Sarah's phone, but there's no network signal on hers either. Back at the hotel, Mr. Anderson is taking attendance and realizes that Ryan is missing as well. Out at sea, Sarah tells Ryan they should have chased the party boat, but Ryan refuses, explaining that their boat has only one paddle. This leads to an argument between them. In the middle of their fight, Sarah suddenly spots an island in the distance. Ryan begins steering the boat toward it. Meanwhile, the police question Sarah's friends. Ms. Parker asks the police if there is any way to rescue the two students. The police respond that bringing them back may be difficult. After much effort, Sarah and Ryan finally reach the island. Once there, Sarah checks her phone again for a signal, but there is still no network. Ryan then finds a gun inside the boat and decides to keep it. Back home, Mark learns that his son is missing and immediately rushes to the school. Sarah's father, David, arrives there as well. Both fathers, anxious and distressed, question the principal about their missing children, but the principal has no clear answers. Eventually, they leave. On the island, Sarah and Ryan search for a safe place to stay. Deep in the jungle, they discover a beautiful blue waterfall. Ryan finds the view stunning and asks Sarah to take a picture of him, but she refuses. Sarah is afraid that they might fall into even more danger, and if that happens, she won't be able to attend her dream university. Ryan finds her reasoning strange. A few hours later, they reach the edge of the island, but they find no sign of anyone there. Disappointed, they decide to head back. Both of them start dancing in the rain. Then Ryan gives Sarah a flower, and they begin kissing each other. About a month later, the news reports that the search for Sarah and Ryan has been officially called off. However, Sarah's friend still believes that both of them are alive. Sarah's mother, Laura, feels the same way. She takes a helicopter with Mark to search for her daughter. They distribute flyers everywhere with information about Sarah and Ryan in hopes of finding them. After trying everything, Mark tells Laura that they have done all they could, yet Sarah and Ryan still haven't been found. Hearing this, Laura becomes deeply saddened and returns home. Meanwhile, on the island, Ryan tells Sarah about a mysterious green light his mother once told him about. He explains that the light appears at sunset, although he himself has never seen it. Several weeks pass, and the two of them begin enjoying the beautiful surroundings of the island. They dive into the sea and have fun together. During this time, they grow much closer and start sharing special moments with each other. Sarah tells Ryan that he is very different at school and admits that she has started to like him. Ryan confesses that he likes her too and that he used to secretly watch her at school. Later, Sarah falls asleep in the middle of the jungle. Suddenly, she hears the sound of a helicopter and wakes up in panic. Ryan hears it too and quickly looks for something to start a fire as a signal, but he cannot find anything in time. The helicopter disappears into the distance. Sarah begins to suspect that someone else might be on the island, possibly moving their belongings around. Days pass, but no one comes to rescue them. Sitting in their hut, they decide they should explore deeper into to survive. Suddenly, they hear the roar of a wild animal. Ryan goes into the jungle to find it, and worried about him, Sarah follows. Ryan turns to his left and sees a black panther. He tries to run but falls to the ground. Shortly after, Sarah arrives and finds Ryan holding a blood-stained knife, while the black panther lies dead nearby. Time passes, and back home, everyone has started moving on with their lives without Sarah and Ryan. On the island, however, Sarah and Ryan have learned how to survive. They learn to hunt and build shelters. One day, Sarah marks a stone to count how many days they have spent on the island. As they continue living together, their love for each other grows stronger. The next day, Sarah falls ill, but she firmly denies it. She lies down beside him to feel better. Suddenly, some of their lost belongings begin falling from above. When they look up, they see a monkey throwing their items down. In panic, Sarah grabs the gun and fires it into the air. Ryan becomes upset because he wants to stay on the island peacefully. This leads to another argument, and Sarah walks away. Later, Later, while Ryan is fishing, Sarah apologizes to him. Ryan forgives her. Suddenly, a helicopter flies overhead and spots them on the shore. At last, they are rescued and brought back home. At the airport, their friends and parents are overjoyed to see them. However, Sarah and Ryan do not seem as happy. Later, Ryan visits Sarah at her house. They talk about how strange it feels to be back home. Ryan leans in to kiss her, but Sarah pulls away and invites him to a party the next day instead. At the party, Sarah's parents say a few words about their children's safe return. Sarah's sister, Mia, asks Ryan why he isn't mingling with everyone. Ryan replies that he is not like the others. Mia points out how famous Sarah is, while hardly anyone even knows Ryan. Ryan gestures for Sarah to come with him, but she ignores him. Hurt, Ryan leaves the party. Everything seems to return to the way it was before. Sarah becomes even more popular, while Ryan remains alone. Whenever Sarah and Ryan pass each other, they simply exchange silent glances without speaking. A few days later, Sarah calls Ryan, but he does not answer. In her room, Mia tells Sarah that everyone likes her, but she doesn't truly like anyone. Mia realizes how much she has missed her sister. Sarah tells Mia that she is a wonderful sister, and the two decide to attend another party together. The next morning, Ryan visits his mother's grave and tells her that he finally saw the green light on the island. On the night of the party, Ryan is watching TV when his father, Mark, asks if he needs a jacket. Meanwhile, Chloe brings Sarah to a surprise, where Ryan is standing, wearing that same jacket. When Sarah sees him, she walks out of the party, goes to Ryan, and kisses him. Both of them are happy, and they begin dancing together in the rain. And with that, the film comes to an end. If you enjoyed this movie, be sure to share this video with your family and friends. Don't forget to like the video and subscribe to the channel. Finally, thank you for watching.